We drop them, it's done. Not something that's ever been on my channel before. That's a hint. Never been on my channel.
Oh, let's catch him up. Woo! It's Catch 'em All Fishing with Zak Catchem. Look at this fish. Catch 'em up.
A handful of gifts under the Christmas tree, guys. Christmas is over, but there's still something alive, kicking in the bag, not far away. I know, look at Santa over there. Look at you, you're a lot less fat than I thought. We have our tank, and I wanted to fill that tank, and I wanted to put it right over here. It's a perfect spot to put the tank, all things considering. You know, when you're putting a tank somewhere, you really gotta consider, like, it's the best place to not die. Before we unveil this monster that I've never had on the channel before, I've never seen actually an adult version. We're gonna try to grow this monster out, and you're gonna come along for the journey. It should not take too long. We're gonna keep it in this tank. This is a Fluval, 12-gallon Fluval for now, but we gotta set it up really quick first. We're running out of daylight. I need your help. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We have this 12-gallon Fluval, guys. I love this tank. This is one of my die-hard go-to tanks. I love this, love it. Now, when I say love, I don't mean like, oh, I like this tank, it's pretty cool. I mean, I absolutely adore it. It's kept a lot of my fish alive in emergency situations and non-emergency situations. So, this Fluval tank comes with a pump inside, check it out. We gotta check to see if this thing works. Otherwise, we might have to go get another one. But this thing has been sitting for a while, like collecting dust for a while, like over a year. All we need to make sure that it works is this pump in the back. Now with Fluval, there's a pump that comes with it. Super simple to use, super simple to operate. And it has its filter. Filter is super clean. I always kept that super clean. And you do what you can. But we only need to keep this fish in this tank for probably a few weeks. And then it's gonna grow out of this tank. All right, that looks good over there. Now come on down. We're gonna plug this in really quick. You're really not supposed to plug it in without water, but I'm gonna do a quick just plug test just to make sure this thing works. We don't have to replace it. So, wish me luck, guys. Oh, you hear that? Oh, we're good to go. Okay, great. So we know that that works for the most part. This is just our lights. We can figure that out later. We're not worried about that. I can replace the lights. That's no big deal. Just want a lid to make sure that your fish does not go airborne and end up on the ground and be a fried piece of fish salami. So let's go get some water to really test that pump, see if it works so we can get this guy acclimated and into the tank, into his new home, and hopefully he becomes this monster. These things in this bag is a fish that gets to be half the size of me and half my weight. So actually a little bit more than half, about 5 feet long and half my weight. So in this little bag is a gem, and this tiny little bag, it's Santa's bag, you just can't see it. I know it's a little bit more plastically, but let's go get some water and get that guy acclimated. Now, what we have to do is we need to get some fresh water for this giant. Now, the reason I'm using this water, a lot of people are like, oh, there's bacteria, oh, there's parasites. Yeah, but in the real world, that's lake water. I don't know what to tell you. Most fish live in lakes. Eventually, I would like this giant, calm down, please, please, to live with these monsters. Now, not these monsters. Where are you, Pox? Not these monsters. Now, that is just the black shadow of death. But these guys are a little bit more friendly and very beautiful. I want this guy to be in here, and he will grow to be as big as these guys. That thing is 4 feet long, a absolute monster. So I think we're gonna get water from that side. I just love seeing these things so much. Everything is set, everything has extra, you know, ways to keep it in one place, keep this pond running smoothly, everything alive. These are toilet phalanges. If you haven't seen in past videos, that's how I keep all this together. And I use Flex Seal glue. I use Flex Seal glue on all of this. Now, Flex Seal glue is the best for ponds. A lot of stuff doesn't stick to it. Silicone doesn't, caulking doesn't, but you want to make sure that your stuff sticks. I also put it on the inside. As you guys can see, that is not going anywhere. And I did show building many ponds and how to do it, but now I'm an expert at keeping all this together. It's hard to find materials that do exactly what you want, but that Flex Seal glue is going to be the biggest part to building these ponds. All right, Biggie. Dang, can't even see that giant right there. I see his tail. Hello. Okay, so now we're gonna switch. Unless you got the muscle, you think you got it? All right. So now we got to bring that Fluval holds 12 gallons in the front, but it's actually a 15-gallon Fluval. This is a 5-gallon bucket. So I think I'm gonna have to make quite a few trips. Probably gonna get close to 3.5 gallons at a time. So it's gonna take me quite a few trips. I'm not gonna bring you guys on all of them, but I will bring you on one. What, Mr. Goose? What? All right. Mr. Bunny. Also for Christmas, we got some bunny food. But these guys are doing great. We found them on the side of the road. Look at this thing. Hello, pumpkin. Hello, pumpkin. He was all cut, and now he's a good boy. Yeah, I know. You know what you want. Oh. They just peed all over each other. We were out of town for 2 days, so we had an automatic feeder. We got a lot of cleaning to do in the buddy cage. But for right now, we got some fish to handle because it's under the tree, and that thing is sucking up CO2 with every second we waste. All right, watch your step there. Watch your step. Come on. This is the part that every tank owner dreads. The great water dump. All right. That fish is moving around.
He scared me.
Right, okay. Come on. Faster is better. No leaking. A1 Fluval, dude. Fluval makes the freaking best tanks, dude. Your ass is out, Jordan. Yeah, I'm just kidding, come on. Another good thing I want to tell you guys about the whole lake water thing. I know there's a lot of concerns. There's mussel larvae. There's obviously bacteria growth. There's a bunch of negatives that you could get if you're not having these fish go into an outdoor pond anyway. But since they're going to eventually go into the same water, I just want to get them used to this water. But one of the advantages of using this lake water is actually, come on over here, is actually not only do you get the algae, you know, the oxygenated water that is perfect usually with nitrates, etc., etc. Obviously it has living fish in there already, but what you don't have to do is wait for that tank to cycle, you know, especially with like a fluval filter that has like little pieces of coral or stuff like that. That's a really good filter, not just one of those little waterfall filters you put at the top of your tank. If you use lake water like this, it's a little bit dingy. Look at inside. Look. The water itself, we're gonna go ahead and throw that inside the tank, and you're gonna see it's a little bit dingy, but that's just the algae. You know, that's safe. Not having to cycle your tank means you could basically just throw the fish in there almost immediately, because your filter is gonna catch all that algae, all that good bacteria, which lakes do have as well, and you'll be good to go. Come on. I might need one more, but should be good. Nice. Oh, that's actually perfect. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, check that out. As you can see, that water is a little bit dingy. Look from the side. Still very clear. You could see whatever's in there, but dingy all the same. So now you stay right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see if this plug actually works. Now, if this works, we are good to go. We don't have to go on a quick tank run. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to get moving. Oh, that is what we like to see. Come on, check that out. These bad boys running like brand new, and that little bit of water is gonna make my wife, who's behind the camera, have to pee all night long. Let's see if this thing is purring. It's still purring. We're looking great. Obviously, I turned on the light too. The light's even working. Let's see how dingy the water actually is. Come on, check it out. Come on, let's see what we're working with out here. Make sure that's all lined up. We'll probably already have friends in there swimming. No, but it doesn't look that bad. You can see all the way through and through. Now, we have one last thing to put in here before we add our fish. Check it out. the piece de resistance. I thought he needed a little bit of flair, so we got something cool. A little bit of a, you know, it's literally gonna be his jaws in about probably 10 months. He's gonna be this size. His jaws are gonna be that big, exactly. He has a little bit of cover. Now, this fish has literally been on my mind for years, and they get to be 5 feet long. But for now, this is how big he is. A piece de resistance. Now, I'll let you guys in the comments below tell me what kind of fish this is, and I'll tell you on the next video. Now, it's not something that's ever been on my channel before. That's a hint. Never been on my channel. And whoever gets it right first, I'm definitely gonna shout you out on the next video. I'm not sure if you can see that from there. This is actually pretty tough to show you. Let's see, zoom into that. I'm trying to show it to you. I'm definitely gonna show it to you, be able to show it to you when, actually maybe from up above. Let's try from up above.
Okay.
Huh?
Sort of.
Sort of? Still not yet, huh? Well, we have to acclimate this guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him in here. Can you see him right there? A little bit? Oh, he's coming to the top.
Yeah. All right.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna acclimate this guy, and then we're gonna transfer him to a clear glass thing. Glass cup where you guys will be able to see it. Check this out. Just gonna place him right in here. You might be able to see him in the tank a little better. Still no, huh? Anyway, we're gonna let this guy acclimate. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing right now. See if we can make a whole nother episode for you guys. And we'll get right back to you and see what this guy looks like out of the water in a small glass tank where we can actually see him, and see if you guys can guess what it is. I'll give you a hint. It's never been on my channel once again. All right, guys, here we go. Together we're gonna see this thing for the first time. I'm pretty excited. Turn on some lights. Okay, let's get him out. We're gonna measure him. All right. We're gonna measure this little thing, and hopefully, you know, hopefully he gets to be as big as his relatives in the pond that we have outside that we saw earlier in this video. Okay, check this out. Nuggy was literally, ooh, more. No, Nuggy is this big, ooh, a little bit more. This long. So that's just for a little bit of a reference of the same type of family of catfish. Same, a little hint. Half. Actually, not even half, but it's the same type of family, all right? But it's not the same fish. But it is something I have never seen, never had before. Check this out, guys. We're gonna get a nice close up right here. Oh. Oh. Get out, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, there he is. There he is. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell what that is. I do not know if you guys will be able to guess what this is just by looking at him. Because honestly, I don't think I could tell you just by looking at it what it is. Now, I would probably guess it was like a tiger shovel nose or a platinum red tail, but it's not. It's not. But it is, as you can see, in the catfish family, and it does get to be absolutely massive. Now, I'm just showing you guys this for a minute so you guys can really take a really good hard guess as to what this thing is. But once again, it is not a tiger shovel nose. It is not a regular red tail catfish from Brazil. It is not a hybrid. So if you can guess what that is in the comments below, I would be super impressed. Sorry, I spooked him. I'll be super impressed. You guys ready? It might be a little bit harder than I think to do this. Let's scoop him up in the plate first, all right? Get it nice and tight. See if I can get him on the plate. He is super active. All right. go ahead and don't want to spook him too much this size. So fast. So fast. Come on. In the hand. In the hand. Almost in the hand. So close. So close. Come on. Get in the deeper part. There it is. Alright. So we have him out. Okay. Check this out. He is 2 inches. Oh, a little bit more. 2 inches and let's go this way. It's about 2 1/8. 2 1/8, all stretched out. Just about, let's see. Yep. A little under 2 1/8. All stretched out. Actually 2 1/4. Let's give it 2 1/4. 2 1/4. He's growing. Guys, let's go release him. Come on. If we drop him, it's done. So no dropping. No flipping. All right, check this out. All right. Look at that thing. Yep. There you go. Look at that guy. And that thing is going to be 5 feet long. All right. All right, he's down. Check him out from the side. Check him out from the side. You can really see him on the side too. Look how small that thing is. Now, for the piece de resistance. Okay, let's put that right over there. One day his jaws will be bigger than that, but for now he's got a nice little place he can hide in the cover, and we'll still be able to see him pretty well if he does hide over there. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of food soon, because fish, even when they're that small, even if they were just a little bit stressed, they tend to eat pretty quickly. So we'll see if that guy gets to be the size of the fish. Guys, stay tuned for the next episode. I'm super excited, and we'll see if this guy becomes a monster. Next time you see this fish in an episode in a tank, I'll tell you exactly what species this is. How about that? Make it easy on everybody. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Catch them all.
Catch him up. Catch him up.